Hey everyone, welcome back to the Sunny Side. I'm Sunny. I'm still on. I'm still visiting around the United States right now. I'm still in Sedona. Shortly, I'll be back in Chicago. If anyone wants a personal reading or private reading, just hit the PayPal link in the description box below, and I'll give you a call. We'll do it on Zoom. All right, what's next? So today we're doing some popular YouTubers in their charts. We're looking at their astrology of their charts, and right now we're going to do Mr. Beast. Now, I don't really know anything about him. I don't even have his birth time, but we're going to do our best to check it out. If anyone has questions or comments, just let me know. In addition to that, this video is being shot live, so if I get distracted a little, it's because the sunny side is distracting me a little bit. All right, that's the action. Let's go check out Mr. Beast. And once again, please subscribe to the channel. If you want a personal reading, just hit the PayPal link in the description box below. Mini readings are about 10 minutes long, and that's up here. All right, let's check this action out. Anybody know anything about this guy? Oh, he's a Taurus. He's probably really slow. He's probably takes his time. Oh, look at this. He's a Taurus. Look, he has a similar kind of thing that Lily Singh does. Check this out. Let's start this off. See, so he's a Taurus, right? We don't know what his rising sign is, but that's not really the point of today. So he's a Taurus, and he has his Venus. His Venus is clearly in the 11th house from his sun. You guys seeing that? He and Lily Singh both have that, and they're both very popular YouTubers. Let's see what else is going on in this guy's life. So this guy has his Mars in front of his sun. So his Mars is in Taurus, his sun is in Taurus. He's probably extremely stubborn. First up, he's extremely stubborn. He takes his time doing everything. And with the Mars just in front of the sun, he puts a lot of energy into putting himself first. Now, there's a possibility he has a scar on his head. I don't know about that. There's a possibility that he hits his head a lot. He might suffer from nosebleeds. He might have had pimples when he was younger. He might hit his head a lot and have headaches. That's all signs of Mars in the first house, a scar on the forehead, as well, so to speak. In addition to all of that, people who have the Mars in front of their sun like this tend to be very successful in life. These are guys who put themselves first. That's what they just put themselves first. They're me first person. Although I doubt this guy is an attention hawk. Okay, I don't think he's like me like a Leo rising, unless he is a Leo rising. But I think he's slow, predictable, does his thing, gets the job done. As we cruise along, so this chart doesn't really line up with what's going on because I just set this at the ascendant, so it's a little tricky. He's gonna have problems. No, he's going to be okay. He might end up being if we cut it like this, he might end up loving children. With his Venus, now his Venus is at 1 degrees. Sorry, his moon is at 1 degrees. It is on the cusp here. And it doesn't really count because I changed his birth time. So his moon time doesn't really count. But if his moon is anywhere here, he probably absolutely loves kids. Loves kids, might work with kids, might want a lot of kids sometime in his lifetime, or he might resonate with kids. Unfortunately, with the moon being there, there might be a problem with kids as we cruise through things. Just a heads up on all that kind of stuff. Let's go backwards in his chart for a bit. So when he has Saturn and Mercury back here, there's a tendency for him to do a lot of things behind the scenes. He probably gossips a lot. He's a very aggressive, believe it or not, even though he's a Taurus and he might seem a touch plodding at times and maybe a little muscly, he is a very aggressive person. Saturn being in the 12th house with Mercury, there's an indication that he probably gossips a lot, does a lot of work behind the scenes. He works hard behind the scenes. He's a very diligent person, but people gossip about him constantly. With Saturn here, there's a strong possibility that people tried to control him in this lifetime. North Node down here. Let's see. North Node down here, let's say 16, 16, 16. So there's a possibility something screwy happened at home in his lifetime. Maybe his parents got divorced. Maybe his parents got divorced, or with his highly negative aspect of Pluto, there's a possibility that one of his parents died when he was young, or his partner died. He married, and maybe there was a fire at his house or something, and like his girlfriend died or his wife died or one of his parents died or something, had the possibility to be extremely difficult at home. But again, we don't have this chart is not set up perfectly. Having said all that, he's always being controlled by behind the scenes. There's a possibility that he often gets blamed for things he didn't do. On the plus side, this up here, okay, this combination right here of Venus, this just far enough away from Jupiter, this distance from the sun, okay, blah, 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 this is going to lead to extreme fame, especially on the internet. Jupiter in the 11th house, Venus in the 11th house. Lily Singh has Venus in the 11th house. This guy has them both. He should be extremely popular online, and he should find love online as well. He might find love through internet dating, and I wish him the best. Now, the South Node up here doesn't technically lead to fame. It's actually the North Node which leads to fame and success. The South Node is more along the lines of what grounds you. This guy can be a social justice warrior as well, just to let you guys know. So this guy probably has a dogmatic way of approaching things. The South Node, it doesn't generally, the South Node kind of, there's a lot of energy that pours into the chart here. And what's going to happen is he has to use the South Node, his social network, to achieve the 5th house, which is creativity and children. So, but this is obviously, or I think this is, I said this is, it looks like his 5th house, but I think I said it's his 4th house right here, right? Because 16 to 16 is 1. This is going to be 2. This is going to be 3. This is probably going to be 4. 1, 2, 3. Oops, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's going to be intercepted. So I say this guy had problems at home because it's benign, right? The North Node is benign. You have to do the South Node and then reach from the South Node to the North Node is how it works. Well, that's how it works in the stories anyways. So that's the deal. This guy should be very popular. There are going to be problems with his popularity. Like when he goes into the public, these guys should be here today at the top of the chart. He should be very quirky and unusual. Is this guy quirky and unusual? I don't know anything about him. He should be a lot of fun. Should be a lot of fun. Should be dreamy. He should be very aggressive. He attracts aggressive people. Anyways, that's the deal with that. Moving over here, I can almost guarantee this guy's going to have problems in relationships. You can't escape it. He's going to whoop it. This guy's going to have sexual problems too. This guy's going to have problems in relationships. His partner might die. Death of relationships. This might go all the way down here into his home life, where it might have a death of his family at one point. There's another thing he's going to have to watch out for. The guy is painfully obsessive, right? Venus making this aspect to Pluto over here, this harmonious aspect. The guy's going to get into his thing, and he's going to be extremely obsessive. And there's a possibility he might be obsessive in relationships. He will attract people who are obsessed with him. So there's a lot of obsession in this. So he's going to have to use it to his advantage. So he's going to have to use his popularity and obsession in relationships to really work things through. It's really cute. It's really funny, but I wish him the best. Something about his relationships obviously going to cause him a lot of pain. Maybe his partners are going to be jealous of his success. I don't know if his partner is going to be jealous of his success or not, but I do see cheating in relationships, and I see absolute death in the relationship. All right, let's go see what his transits are happening for right now. Mr. B seems like a lot of fun. I like Tauruses, man. I've never watched any of this guy's videos, but I think I might watch his stuff. I know Lily Singh. She's Canadian. I'm Canadian, obviously. Pay attention every once in a while. So what's this guy going through right now? Oh my God. So he's going to have to watch his health. Right now, he's going to have to watch his health as Mars cruises through here. He might be fighting in relationships, might be fighting in creative projects. He might be fighting with children. Mercury is retrograde up here in Libra. He's going to absolutely have to watch his health, and if he has any pets, his pets might be getting sick right now, so they're going to have to watch it. In addition to that, is Mr. Beast the same age as They're not the same age as Lily Singh. He's going through the node thing as well. So his nodes are in Virgo and Pisces. I guess we're doing Virgo Pisces stuff today. And he's past it, but I would bet in the summertime, a couple of months ago at the beginning of the summer, he would have gone through a major life transformation as well. He has to worry about being very sick, and he has to worry about a major, major life change happening. Not the worst thing in the world. He just has to go through it. This guy actually went through a big life change in 2020. When Saturn was over here in the summer of 2020, when Saturn was at 26 degrees Capricorn and Jupiter was just chilling out over here, there was, so the summer of 2020, he went through a big, big life change. Maybe he made new videos, maybe he moved, something big shifted in his life. Right now, and then this year, he's going through another life transformation that he's got to work through. And I wish him the best. Anything else going on? There's a possibility he might meet somebody. If he's looking for love, he might meet somebody in the next couple of weeks. That's very possible. He might meet someone in the next couple of weeks. But right now, he's got to take care of his career. His career and his life are in flux. He made a commitment last year. Last year, he made a choice to do something. This year, he's sticking with it, and he's moving forward with it. And everything should be pretty cool with him. Sincerely, I think everything is pretty cool. He might meet somebody new soon. He has to watch out, mostly, for getting sick right now. And that's about it. I wish you the absolute best, Mr. Beast. I think this is a lot of fun. Looking at your charts, a lot of fun. If you have any questions or anyone has any questions, just let me know. If anyone wants a private reading, hit the PayPal link in the description box below and we'll set it up. And that is the action. From TheSunnySide.net, I'm Sunny, wishing everyone the best of a beautiful week. And I'll see you guys soon.